Hip Hop Dance Lesson 5. Instructions. Follow along in whatever way works best for you. Roger Rabbit.
So our next three set of moves are going to be a lot of fun. So the first one's going to be the Roger Rabbit. The second one's going to be what we call a Shamrock. And then the third one's going to be one of my favorites, which is the Alf. All right, so we're going to jump right into the Roger Rabbit. So basically what we're going to do is the crest of your palm right here. On both sides, you're going to attach to your hip like so. And you're going to do a funky chicken. Now remember, grooves comes first, moves later. So we're going to be doing a back groove a bit and pushing those elbows forward and using those palms as a hinge, like so. So as I come around, so if I have my left foot planted, I'm going to swoop around with my leg, and my right knee is going to push my left knee out and come up. And like so, you're going to come around again and do the same with the other knee. Like that. So if we're adding in the arms, we're going to go slow, 5, 6, 7, 8, push forward, around, push forward, around, push forward, a little bit faster. Ha. Okay, so let's cue some music and we'll go real slow to start and then we'll break it down again. Find the groove. Back groove, 6, 7, 8. Tempo. All right, losing my balance there. Okay, so steady, facing the front. 5, 6, 7, 8, slow. Five, 6, to the tempo. Back to the front. Find your groove. Make it as big as you want. All right, back to the front. Find your groove, set it up. All right, now Harmony Rose is going to give her thoughts on the alternative move. All right, so we're going to be doing the same move. Harmony, thank you. Take over.
Thanks, Kelly. So for my adaptation, I decided to keep the move in my chest and not worry about the leg work. And pay attention to the back groove and the arms coming forward. So when the back groove comes, I push my chair back, 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 back. And I start to feel this sort of like party rhythm through my chest as I come forward. So as they do their steps behind me, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and really start to feel it in your chest. So that's my adaptation. I think also if you wanted to stay stationary, you could just find that sort of chest groove and back groove with your arms coming out. Or with the power chair, you can just do it with one arm. So those are my options. Feel free to translate however it works in your body. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Harmony. All right, so we can cue the music and we're going to start. We're going to go half tempo, full tempo. You don't have to copy exactly what I'm doing. So please, if I start doing doubles, you can stick to the singles. It's all good. All right, cue music. Might start with the back groove and the funky chicken a bit. And try that at tempo. Switch. 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 Now add the legs in.
Pro tip. If you lose your back groove when adding your legs, stop. Go back and do the funky chicken move with your back groove until you can do both together smoothly.
Tempo. Wait for that beat to come in and then get into it. Six, 7, 8. Walk to the front. Walk to the front. Let's get back to that groove. Back groove. Half time. Getting used to that flow of the legs and that circle you're drawing. Back to the front. Tempo. Back to the front. Arms. Switch. Nice. All right, so that was the Roger Rabbit.
Pro tip. Rewind the video at any time if you need more practice. Shamrock.
Now we're going to go to what we call the shamrock. So the shamrock is a fun one. So it involves some pivoting with the ball of your foot, but we'll break it down for you. So first side, we're going to go with the right. We're going to step out. So feet are perpendicular again. Your left foot's a little bit more on an angle this time rather than dead straight. So if I'm going to go straight on and I'm going to step out, it's going to turn a little bit. And from the ball of your foot, you're going to curl that knee around, like so. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, pivot. So you're kind of moving your chest and you're going to lead with your elbow. Stop. 5, 6, 7, 8, step out, pivot with your elbow, step out, pivot with your elbow. Now, some dancers like to really put in their chest and do a chest roll with it. You don't have to, just personal style, but it might make it look like you're connecting your upper body to your lower body, so you may choose to do that. So let's try it just without the chest roll. 5, 6, 7, 8, step out, pivot with your elbow. Now, when we're doing the other side, basically what I like to do is you're going to tap with your toe, and that's going to lift both of your heels up. So tap, and you're kind of doing a little bit of a hop with your heels. Not a hop, but like a tap lift. So back to the center. 5, 6, step out, step, pivot with the elbow, and then you're going to step, touch, and leap up with your heels.
Pro tip. Imagine a string connected to your elbow and the heel of your foot. When you lead with your elbow, it pulls your heel around.
Let's try one again. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, pivot, tap, and then you're going to step out with your left leg. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. 5, 6, 7, right side, step, leading elbow, tap, step out, tap. So you're always coming back to that center point, that focal point, and you're going to tap and lift your heels. 5, 6, 7, 8, step, lead with the elbow, step, tap, lead with the elbow, step, tap. We're going to go slow, tap, slow, tap, and really be heavy with that foot. So when you're putting that weight on your front ball of your foot, you're using it to pull through drying cement, I like to call it. So it's getting slower and slower as the cement dries because it's getting harder and harder to move. So you're going to step out, boom, boom, hop. Really be heavy with your shoulders. So you might want to kind of torque your hips a little bit more. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, so now I'd like to introduce Janan, and she's going to show us how the shamrock looks in her body and how she's adapted. Janan.
How I do it is like you use your arm for the first move is like directs you like where you're going, and then like you're going to be directed wherever your arm's going, and your leg is also going to be moving like that way, like whatever direction you're going, and then you're going to be moving with both of them. Then you're going to do a jump, and then with the other way you're going to be directing your leg, and your arm are going to be directing you the other direction, and then you're going to jump, and then you put it all together and then you jump. So let's try with the music.
So just like Janan said, we're leading. So whatever direction we want to go to, it's kind of like we're hitting a cul-de-sac with a bike and we're making that turn. We're going the other direction. Now, what we can do is we can add a roll. So like Janan was saying with her elbow, I can use my shoulder to do the same thing. So if I want to make direction, what I'll do is I'll step out this way and I'll open my chest, and I'll basically kind of stick it out this way and use my shoulder to come around and kind of do a bit of a body roll. So 5, 6, 7, 8, out, and I'm grabbing my pants. So you can use that for stability to kind of connect your upper and your lower body a little bit more solid. Hup, hup. And you're still using your elbow, but you're using your shoulder as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, hup, hup. Hop, hop.
Alf.
So now we're gonna bring you the Alf. So this is one of my favorites because it just feels funky to me. And yeah, so we're gonna go through it. So basically in this move, whether we do the lower body or we start with the upper body, basically it's a forward groove. So if you remember back to the very beginning when we were doing the forward grooves versus the back groove, so we're gonna go forward, but it's kind of like this. So if we almost picture our elbows coming forward, it feels a little bit awkward. So when those hands are back, you're almost gonna come up with your knee, but you're going down with it. Boom, ha, ha. And with that, you're kind of almost pushing. So you'll notice that my hips will go to the side, your knee will pop to this side, and that's when your elbows come in. All right, so not much to break down other than we're kind of spreading our knees apart, so to speak. So if you want to pivot that right ball of your foot to help with opening your knees up, you can try that. I just focus more on the knee that I'm kind of going away from. So you'll notice my head going this way, my knee going that way. So that's with the whole hip shift thing. So if we're going to start with the left side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my hands up here, almost like a 90 degree, but kind of lazy in this position. And I'm going to hit those elbows forward while kind of leaning back to the side off to the right. So let's cue music and let's just get a little bit of a feel for this move. Feel that groove. 5, 6, we're going to take it slow. Back, 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 groove, adding the elbows. Now you can keep this high up here if you want to, or you can throw down. Boom, 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 boom. Slow, fast, fast, slow, 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 fast, fast, slow. Tempo. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut music.
Instructions. Try the moves all together.
Find that groove. Starting out with the Roger Rabbit. Five, 6, 7, 8.
It sound right, boy.